Hello, 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 and welcome to the Quiver channel. Yes, I am here. And first things of all, as always, I'm going to take my tablet. Saturday mornings, I'm going to take the Saturday one because this one's labelled as Saturday. Always helps me remember to take my medication, my blood pressure medication. So, splendiferous, my good friend, splendiferous. So now we're going to have today bangers and mash, sausages and mashed potatoes and carrots. But I'm still going through using all the bits and pieces I've got. And I will just be talking while I do a few bits and pieces. La 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 la. So, here we go. On the sausages first. I love my air fryer, pressure cooker, whatever it is. It does everything. That pressure cooker does everything. So put some potatoes in. Potatoes. Munchies was nice. That was funny. That's not deal with it. I started using voice as my sound system, which works well. Potatoes. We have potatoes in the potatoes. We are doing potatoes. 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 Because that's a lot of potatoes. That's more potatoes than that's fine. Fine. Meal later. Okay. Now we're going to put the carrots in. Using up the last, well, not the last, but last another couple of days. The last of the carrots will last another couple of days. I am good thing. Wonderful. Yes, that morning. Some potato. He's happy, Bell's happy, they both want their food, so their food wants to sort all this up. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Really just make this smile. I mean, that's one of the problems with the world. The entirety of the world tries to convince you that you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Really, you stop and think, does this make me happy? Am I doing it for the right reason? And the right reason should always be, does it make me smile? Does it make me happy? Is it a goal that I'm heading towards that is good? Going to help me in the future and bring forth happiness in my life? And if it doesn't, then you should ask yourself, what the frick am I doing this for then? Seriously, why am I doing anything? It doesn't make me happy. Don't let people convince you that you need masses of money in that. That's going up to live on. As long as your life makes you smile and the people around you make you smile, that is worth anything else. So put all these away now. For tomorrow, we've still got potatoes for at least another 3 days. We'll start on the right at that point in time. For the ramen. Ramen on the right side. Oh, wonderful, splendid. There. What you're going to do now Here's the dog's food. They do the dog's food. It's doggy food time. Oh, yeah. If there's any piece of wisdom that I could give someone, it would be make sure you appreciate what you have. It's okay having goals. It's okay planning. It's okay having a stable income and all that kind of stuff. But there's a point where you're just, the money in that just becomes balanced. Goal. You want to move to another country? Yes, save on money. If you want to buy yourself a boat, if you want a car, save on money, yes. Don't think you can just save your money up for when you retire. Think, oh, when I retire, I'm going to have fun. Because I've seen so many people, and sadly, I know so many people that died before they've had a chance to enjoy what they have. Oh, food for doggies. Doggies enjoy food. And make sure you're being happy now as well. Okay, look to the future. Do all those snazzy things that we're supposed to. Select our 401k and put money in and invest it. But do not forget having fun right now. Don't forget what your dreams were when you were a child. And don't let anybody else tell you what makes you smile. As long as what you do doesn't hurt anybody else, we should all have at least some time that we can be ourselves. Because I saw a lot of people die. I've seen a lot of people die in my life. And the one thing you don't want is regrets. And damn well it's better to spend your money while you can actually enjoy it, rather than waiting until your body's broken and you're like really old and you can't do anything. I mean, what's the point of the money then? Spend it now while you've actually got a life, while you've got the energy to enjoy it. Because then it's splendiferous, my good friends. I'm very happy this morning. I'm happy. Let's see what the news is. Let's see what's going on in the world, because we know it's going to be lots of depressing stuff, but I do like to see and see if there's anything we want to talk about. So, okay, we've got new railwork strikes. Bloody hell, I mean, I thought they had sorted themselves out. Okay, nothing really important going on. Nothing that I'm going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nothing that makes me want to. Let's have a look at routers. If sometimes you have to look outside your own country to find the actual real news. Sadly, these days, because so I'm go to routers. That's all just banking stuff. Errol and Bertie have had their foodie hints. To buy shells for the Ukraine. Good idea. Ooh, Turkey has now endorsed the Finland NATO bid. So Finland, I mean, this is the whole point. It's crazy. Putin started this war basically because he was getting freaked out with the chance of Ukraine joining NATO. Before Putin started this war, NATO was on its last legs. People were talking about leaving NATO and that it was no longer needed. We hadn't had a war for 50, 60 years. We hadn't had a proper war since World War II, a world war or anything like that. And so why did we need NATO? Why did we need NATO? People don't attack and break into people's countries, didn't threaten their sovereignty anymore. And so Putikins, who hates NATO, who wants it to be disbanded, has in fact revitalized NATO and increased NATO's membership because more countries are joining because they feel threatened by his attack on Ukraine. So basically, everything that Putin set out to do didn't work. It's like the ultimate political and geopolitical failure in the universe. You set out to try and that's the crazy thing about it all. The really crazy thing about it all. Putin almost had it in the bag. He really did. Nearly every country in Europe was buying fuel from them. And the UK was buying fuel. We'd even turned off our own storage because we thought, Russia is so reliable. We're getting all our food. We don't have to worry about. And no one even really batted an eye when he took Crimea and things like that. And they let him get away with so much because he was providing so much fuel and everything. And it was seen as maybe he's more moderate now. Maybe things are getting better there. Maybe it's a country that we can be okay with. And then he destroyed it all. He destroyed it literally all. He's now accused of war crimes and there's a warrant out for him to have to go to The Hague. Whoopsie daisy. We can do that. Not my fault. So, in effect, all the things that Putin wanted to do, like take over Ukraine in 3 days, disband NATO, and weaken the European Union. It's like a complete reverse day. He managed to actually strengthen the EU, strengthen NATO, to the point where every single country is almost doubling down on their investment in weaponry. And he managed to prove, because people had doubts about the leader of Ukraine, they thought he was a comic. I mean, he was a comic. He was just a comic, an actor. I mean, everybody thought he would fold. Everybody thought that he would go to hell. And he's the metal of war, the thing has proven him to be one of the great leaders of our time. So every single thing that Putin planned for, and he's destroyed his entire stockpile. His army is now a laughing stock. He's got very little friends. Kerbal's cat. Kerbal cat, you wonderful special person of awesomeness. Yes, Kerbal cat is here. So it's like crazy. It really is crazy the way things go. And I can't think of any decision, any leader of any country has made that has been so bad for their own country. I just don't. And we're good. So the sausages are cooking. The potatoes are doing. Everything's doing it the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, I'm happy. We are good. We have a splendiferous group of people. Beryl's happy. Beryl's resting. Bertie's happy. He's waiting for more food. Because Bertie always wants more food, no matter what. No matter what, Bertie will always want more food. You're a very food-centric dog, aren't you, Bertie? Very food-centric dog. You're even licking the floor there, but there's no food there, Bertie. You can lick the floor all you want. Hello, Gestapo. Good morning. We are doing potatoes, carrots, and sausage at the moment. They are cooking happily, and I am happy. And the dogs are happy. We got Dogsy there, dog here, and we are just chatting in her blue snowball. What do you mean? No, blue snowball. Oh, you're talking about this here. No, it's a white snowball. Well, it says it's a blue ice, but it's white. Why is it blue? Why did they call it blue? It should be a white snowball. This is my old backup mic. I don't use the upstairs. It's not my favourite, but it's the one I've got down here for the Steam Deck, because we stream on the Steam Deck down here. Because my streaming setup down here, let me show you my streaming setup down here. I can turn on the action cam and show you the Steam Deck. So yeah, ooh, an update. Not yet. Do not try to give me an update. Right, so we've got that there. We've got my plushies there. We've got the main monitor there, all connected to that, and the camera is over there on a tripod type thing tied to a pole so it can see me. You're looking at me. Yeah, blue is boring. I don't like Blue Yeti stuff. I only have this one as a backup. It's quite dented. If you'll notice, it's quite dented. It's been thrown about a bit. I don't use it much. I don't like the quality on it. Okay, so there was an update. It said there was an update. Hold on, let's go check on. There's an update I've got run on this. I may as well run it while it's sitting here and not doing much. Now I've done the action can shot. We can just go to here and go down to the bottom of here where it will be. Go on, about tablet. Go on, where's the software update? Yeah, I know there's a software update. Download and install. That's the update. Install now. Okay. We can leave that there. It shouldn't affect things too much. So my Android system is rebooting on that one. I'm going to turn down the carrot. Let us turn down the carrot. Splendiferous, my good friends. Splendiferous. We are having a splendiferous time. The doggies are happy. The Gaten is happy. Oh, you can come up on here. Oh, you can get to see over there. You can see on there because you're so cute. You can see what's going on there. That's all you want. You want to be interested on that. You're beautiful, aren't you? Oh, you're looking beautiful. You're so cute. You want to get back down, don't you? Oh, let me help you down. There we are. So, if you want to ask me any questions, well, you can. Remember, I'm just me. There is nothing more than just me. I am me. Turbo Cat's back. Yes. We are happy like a fish in the sea. We are happy like a fish in the sea. We are happy like a fish. Happy like a fish. Happy like a fish in the sea. Pardon me. I am a splendiferously happy person of doom. Oh yes, I am. Oh yeah. I'm dreaming of a white. So part of the potatoes, I'm cooking a lot of potatoes because the rest of the potatoes are going to be saved for later. I don't know what I'm going to, I feel like using potatoes in a second meal later today. So they're going to be used probably with some veg, and maybe some, I'm edging towards hash browns. I might do something with them later with hash browns. You can, but not when I'm streaming. You can't do that when I'm streaming. And I probably don't want to look at what the way you make it's. You can't. How could you? We couldn't do it now. Like I'm on the ears. I'm streaming. You know, streaming. And it's probably not a good idea as well because you do it. You do it all properly, like, and that's very boring to me. I hate to say that, but the way I think you do it properly, you make proper ones and things, and that probably just would not be interesting to me in any way, shape, or form. Now, if you're going to show me how you make a crazy one that doesn't follow any physics and that you spend lots of money, then yes, I will watch that. I will watch that, Purple Cat. I will watch that. But I'm just being honest with you. If you're going to create a one that's actually, yeah, see, that's boring. Why is that? Why is that boring? That's boring because remember, Kerbal Cat. Remember, there's something you probably don't know about Kerbal Space Program. Even though you've got the name Kerbal Cat, there's something very important you need to know, Kerbal Cat, about space. Kerbal Space Program, it's not a spaceship simulator. It's a fireworks creator. It's an explosive simulation. It's not a space simulation. And I only learned this after like 3 years of playing it. I realized that they didn't create a space simulator. What they really want you to do is blow shit up. And once you realize that, you realize how silly it is to try to succeed at anything in it. You realize that the true meaning of that kind of simulation is to blow shit up. Okay, I can't promise that we'll do it. I'll try to make some time, but you've got to remember, everything I do has to be to my coping skills. Remember, when I play games, I'm not playing games because I want to play games. I'm playing games because it helps me to survive each day. This is the difference. when I do this stream in the morning, I don't do it just because I want to talk to you all. I do it because it reminds me to eat properly. I cook far better when I'm on stream. I eat far better when I'm on stream. It reminds me to take the first thing I ever do when I turn on the stream is take my medication. Doing the stream reminds me to do that. And every part of my day is like that. I am not like any other streamer because the streaming is actually part of my therapy, part of my treatment. So when people want me to watch them stream, it's hard for me to watch someone else streaming, not because I don't like watching stuff like that, but because I have to make sure that I've got coping strategies in place so it doesn't trigger anything bad on me. Very different playing a game and watching someone play a game. I can't watch people play games. I don't watch streamers. That's the thing. It's not that I don't want to. You're my friend and I would love to do these things. Like Far2Go wants to show me his ship in Space Engineers. But the thing is, every moment I'm online, every moment I'm with all of you, it's the coping strategy. You got to remember, I should be on medication for ADHD. I should be on medication for bipolar. I've been offered medication for so many things, for my depression and everything. But instead, I use this. This is part of my treatment. This is part of my treatment. My mouse, my keyboard, every piece of electronics in my house that I use in that way means that I don't have to be on medication. And it's very easy to forget that. It's very easy to forget that. Because the paradox is, it works so well. It works so well. Most of the time, you could completely forget that I've got all these problems and that in 2019, my life almost ended, and my choice was to go into a secure unit for people dealing with really severe psychological problems. And instead, all of this works. Well, that's the paradox. Morning, Keegan. Yeah, Keegan. Keegan knows how bad I was in 2019 because he was around in 2019. It's very easy for people to forget that it's all this stuff I do that keeps me going every day, and it's all part of my coping strategy. I would love you. I still can't play any games solo. I have to be connected to in some way. I cannot play any computer. This is the things people don't realize, how I can't just turn on my computer and play a computer game. I've got to be connected to someone. I've got to be connected to a stream. I've got to either, my choice is, the best case scenario is to be on stream live. Even if people aren't watching, my brain still knows that I'm connecting to the world, so I can do it and I can focus on the camera. If for some reason the internet's down and I can't stream, then I instead record myself playing. And that recording might go up as well. But it's still a connection and a focus on the camera instead of the game. Yeah, I haven't played one single game since 2019 without being connected in some way. People. I even record all my Hentia games. I even record all of them. I never upload the stuff. I couldn't put it on YouTube and that. But it all has to be recorded. It's kind of crazy. People don't. It's so easy. The paradox is, all of this works so well, so people don't. It's very easy for anybody on the channel to think that I don't have these problems, because what I do works better than which is both a positive and a negative. So, with the sausages done, let's get the sausages over to plate. Plate of doom shall have sausages, sausage. We are. All the sausages. We sausages. Yay! I think it's. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the whole point. Nothing else ever worked for me. The medication didn't work for me. The going to group therapy and that didn't work. No. Because I haven't started. I have a special. Remember, I was at Thingies during the night. I woke up. I did one vlog. I set things up. I did some work on the computer. I came downstairs. I let the dogs out. And I started the stream here so I could do my food and everything. And why are you sorry? What did you do today? Why are you sorry for today? What did you do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. I will check it out later. Munchies was awesome. We had a few crashes and assholes and that, but it was okay. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'll go going again tonight. No, Castapple, why are you apologising? What have you done wrong this time? Sometimes it's harder for you to go. No, it's okay. I said hello. It's hard. I mean, a lot of people dealing with in VR and that are dealing with social anxiety. Bye for now, Cable Cat. So yeah, I'm going to do a vlog about how well all this works. I go upstairs. I must remember to do that. Do another vlog. Yes, let's do another vlog. So, I think potatoes are probably done. The carrots are probably done. Yeah. Yes, we have some idiots, unfortunately. These people have no life. They really don't. Okay, let's start. Large amount of carrots go there. Oh, carrots can be a great one. We've got a plan. We have a plan. Planning the food for later as well. Empty out this. Water from the potato. Large amount. 1, 2. The swirly thing. The swirly thing has to be used to make the gravy. Menu for today. Hello there, Nico. And we are having potatoes, carrots, mash, and sausages, which is called bangers and mash. Bangers and mash. Why do we call sausages bangers? That goes back to the First World War. we call sausages bangers because in the First World War, the sausages used by the military, the infantry, there was very little meat in them because of the lack of food. So they had lots of water in them, and if you cooked them very hot, they exploded. So called bangers. So that's where the term bangers and mash comes. Bangers and mash is sausages and potatoes and mash. Bangers and mash. UK. Lots of gravy. Bangers and mash. I eat the same thing most of the time because my body can handle it. It's just the things that my body can handle. That thing. Put some oat milk into that. We've got the oat milk in. We're doing bangers and mash. Now we're going to get the mashing done with the gating. God, stop booing in the chicken soup. And we're having a good morning. We're having a very good morning. The dogs have been fed. So I'm just going to put this potatoes, mash the potatoes. Potatoes are going to be 2 meals. 2 meals worth of potatoes. Okay, so you've got the there. So I'm going to just let the gravy done. I'll show you all once it's ready. The rest of the gravy in there because that's going to go towards what I'm going to make my pizza. The foodie is ready. The foodie is ready. Foodie is ready. We are. Pre-show was fine. Pre-show was fine. Oops. Pre-show was fine, but we had some hackers and well, not hackers, reapers in here. Start up this tablet so we can actually show you the food. And it was a good time. We had a good time, but yeah, we had lots of trolls and that in there. Yeah, so tonight it'll be the same. Tonight it'll be starting at 1 a.m. for me at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, yeah. And tomorrow, Sunday, we will do the international one, which is a much better time. So tomorrow's will be at 6 p.m. UK time. Okay, so you can beep at me all you want. I'm going to just turn this on. Give me up. The rest of the food is over there ready for later to put in and do some stuff. See? There we are. All that's done. So all good. So tonight is going to be the normal 9 p.m. American time. And for me, that'll be about 2 a.m. in the morning. And tomorrow, the Sunday show, I'm pretty sure we're going to an international show tomorrow. We're going to have lots of people there. That will be more like 6 p.m. my time. Because they're on their daylight saving time. Time zones are confusing, even without daylight saving times, especially seeing as around the world, different countries do daylight savings and things on a different day, and some countries don't do it at all. It's confusing. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat now. The food is ready. The dogs have been fed, and I'm going to have something to eat because this is my lunch. I'm going to have my lunch, and I will see people later. If people want to chat to me, I'll be upstairs on the computer thingy doing all my normal stuff. So I will say bye-bye for now. I will say bye-bye. You are awesome. All of you are awesome. Bye-bye. I'm going to go eat. Bye-bye. I'll upload this in a bit.